Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Stacy Little. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We're gonna wait for a few more folks to join. If you in here, say hello. How you doing? How's your weather today? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Oh, Hold on. This TV is real loud. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's cold. I bet. Hey, sis. Man, this is weather reloaded part 2. Because it's freezing in Florida. And I feel like the climate has truly lost its mind. It's too cold for my blood. It's too cold for my blood. I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. Mm-mm. So y'all pray for me. Hey, Kay. What's up, boo? Mommy. It's too cold. It's too cold. Okay? Girl, okay? I'm about to lose my mind. I can't deal with it. You too, darling. It's too cold. It's too cold. Not a nice little jacket. I got me a nice little jacket. But baby, sis, Vicky, it's too cold for my blood. And I can't handle it. I'm about to lose my mind. I done did my errands for this morning, and I'm not going nowhere else today. Hey, sis. Oh, you being real shady. Not how it's the cold weather. Sicko. Key Lee's in the building. Make sure y'all mixing and mingling in the chat. If you don't know somebody, get to know them this morning. Get to know them. We got some great people in here. So if you don't know somebody, say, hey, girl. It's all women in here right now anyway. What? Not for my jacket. Sus. I can't even get nothing off the Walmart clearance with that, sus. But I appreciate it. That'll get my coffee. That will get my coffee. Sicko. I ain't going nowhere else today, baby. Virgo is in the house for the rest of the day. Usually on my day off, I'm here, I'm there. I done went and got my stuff for my nachos tonight. I done went and got my stuff for my nachos. Because I'm going to try to do my sis recite and eat challenge today. It was 38 this morning, girl. I felt the whole pinch. One of them. Girl, me too. Don't worry about it. I'm just literally getting back into the groove of things. Hey, Zion. I'm just literally getting back into the groove of being back on YouTube 100%. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, it was crazy because yesterday, let me tell y'all how God worked real quick. Girl, it's hard to get it back in a groove. I'm telling you, I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm still in that stage where I'm like, I really don't want to record. But yesterday, excuse me, I was low-key in my feelings because we definitely would check you out, the Bachelors. You didn't have to delete it. Hey, Maria. Let me tell you how good God is. Because yesterday I was just like going on and on because I've been monetized almost 2 months. And I had not received my Google AdSense letter or whatever. Hadn't received it. Girl, when I got home last night. Hold on one second. When I got home last night, hey, BNS squad. If y'all don't know each other, get to know each other. Mix and mingle in the chat. We do just that. When I got home last night, when your girl got home last night, mind you, I was on my live yesterday morning, just so upset that it's been 2 months and I haven't received this letter or this, whatever this is. You know, your whatever. And when I got home, that's how God works. If y'all don't know who God is, get to know God. If you don't know who he is, get to know him. Because I was just in my feelings yesterday morning. And when I got home, look what God did. When I got home, God had already done fixed that. He was still, La Mama, I got you. He was like, chill, La Mama, I got you. So that ain't even the rest of the testimony. Yes, the Bachelors. Period. So wait, that ain't even half of the testimony. So this morning I'm up going to get my stuff for my nachos and blah blah blah. I'm in Walmart doing my thing. So I wanted me a coffee. Y'all know I keep my coffee every single day. Every day. And the line was so long. I didn't want to wait. Got in line anyway. Something said get in line. So I get in line and I'm waiting. And look at God. When I pulled up to the window, the man said, the lady in front of you already paid for it. I was like, what? That might be something small to y'all, but y'all don't understand how blessed I am. Y'all don't understand how blessed I am. I did not want to wait in that long line this morning, but I wanted my coffee. So I pulled up in the drive-thru, as I always do. And I waited in that line. Waited. I waited almost 15 minutes for a coffee. And when I got to the window, I handed him my money. He said, no, it's already paid for. The lady in front of you paid for. Come on, Jesus. Come through, Jesus. Yeah, you got to be patient, man. Come through, Jesus. And the lady, it was a whole line around and she was trying to get through. I couldn't even tell her thank you because I was trying to pull up on the side of her and just tell her thank you because she didn't have to do that. But that's just how God works. Man, let me tell you, yeah, you got to push through. That's my testimony this morning. Like, if you feeling down, if you feeling out, hey, Tommy, if you feeling down, if you feeling out, man, God will come through. Man, everything that I have spoken over myself for 2020 is coming through. Everything that I have spoken over myself for 2020 has already happened. Ain't that crazy? But I pray for everything that God is blessing me with right now. I pray everything. Hey, Lexi. Yes, Lexi. Let me tell you, everything that I spoke over my life, my husband life, my children life, already happened because I prayed for it without expectation. I prayed for it without even expecting it. I just, hey, Bliss, baby. I just prayed for it, and God had already had it set up for me. That's the crazy part. Because I pray without expecting anything from God. I pray without expectations. I just spoke into existence what I wanted. That's what I did. I spoke into existence exactly what I see for myself, exactly what I envision for myself. Let me tell y'all another testimony real quick, and I'm done with the testimonies. So I was battling, okay, Lexi. I was battling going part-time on my job because now that I'm monetized, I wanted to, do YouTube a little more after I took my little break the last couple of weeks. I said, I want to do YouTube full-time, but with my job, hey, Drusilla, with my job, I worked so many hours and I was running a business at work and I was doing it. So I never had the time. So I was going back and forth. Like, should I go part-time? I make good money. Do I really want to lose that money? Do I want to continue to work like a dog? Do I want to be slaved? What do I want to do? And I'm like, I want to go part-time because it'll give me extra days and extra time. Hey, Q, to do my YouTube and make the money that I want to make. Because with the job that I'm working at, yes, I make good money, but I also want to make good money on YouTube as well. And I put a lot of time into my craft and what I was doing. I put blood, sweat, and tears into this YouTube. God, what should I do? And I said, you know what? God, I'm not even going to question it. I said, God, I'm not even going to question it because you already gave me the answer. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all mixing and mingling in the chat. I have no problem with it. Just do it respectably. I was battling back and forth. Should I do it? And God was like, you spoke that over yourself. You prayed to go part-time. You prayed to be able to do your YouTube more. Your husband prayed that same prayer with you. Yes, they do, mommy. He was like, you and your husband been praying for the same thing. I was like, God, but I make good money and I'm kind of scared, And God said, what you scared for? You talented. Hey, Mariah, you talented. You beautiful. You ain't got nothing to lose. And guess what? I haven't lost anything because my bills are paid up until June. That's how God works. I can't tell you why and I can't tell you how. But know that God is faithful. My bills is paid up until June. Including my rent. June. He said, I already paved the way for you to go part-time. What you scared of? And I made that decision last week. And I told my boss, because I'm very professional in what I do, I was scared that my job was going to let me go. Thank you. I was scared that my job was going to let me go because I was a manager and I was running a business. Me going part-time might affect the business. And God said, it is what it is. Just like you found this job, if they let you go, you could find another one because of your resume. That's number one. So I respectably told my boss, okay, mommy boo, have a great day. Because of my professionalism, because of the respect and the rapport that I have built on my job, Glory be to God. I text the store manager. I email a store manager and my manager on one email. And I put myself in the email so I can make sure I had, because I'm a proof type of person. I need to have my proof that I said this to you and this person. And I sent them an email, no response, no response, no response. So at that point, I'm like worried. I'm like, well, let me go ahead and start looking for something else because, either way, I'm still going to get some type of coin. That's just how I am. So let me tell you how good God is. My boss pulled me back. She was like, I know you're going part-time, T. That's what she called me. Don't worry about it. Just give me your schedule. And I said, I can only do 3 days a week. And that's exactly after this week, because we got a lot of stuff going on at work this week. After this week, I'm only working 3 days a week. So I could put more time into my YouTube and my craft. And if it don't work, I always have the option of going back full time on the job that I'm at. But I did it in a respectable, professional manner that I have the option of going full time again if I wanted to. That ain't nothing but God. Baby, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I am not worried about nothing. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying it to boast. Y'all don't know the last couple of months what I've been through personally, not as far as bills or anything like that, but a situation that my husband was going through, that he was fighting through and praying through. Hey, cool gent, that God would take him out of because somebody lied on his character. And baby, God seen him through when they was trying to destroy him. Nobody knew I was going through that. Only a few people that I personally talked to on the phone. Nobody knew I was going through what I was going through the last couple of months, what my husband was going through. And I stood in the paint because I asked God for the strength to let me stand in the paint and stand behind my man, because I know his character. I know who he is, and I know he wouldn't do anything like that. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing crazy like y'all was saying. But it cost my husband his career, and he's okay with me telling his testimony. Okay? But God still blessed him through all of that. When I say triple times. See, when the devil is busy, you got to fight through that storm and fight through that storm and fight through that storm until you see that rainbow come out and the sun shine. And that's exactly what I did. We remain humble. We prayed not for material things. We just prayed for blessings. We prayed for peace. Let me tell y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, baby. Don't be afraid to share your testimony. Don't be afraid to share what you going through. Because life is a journey. That's why I found myself saying that right, Bliss. I love you, niece. But y'all don't know. Officers hit me up. Y'all don't know what people be going through. And I kept a smile on my face, and I kept grinding on them lives through YouTube and then cried at night. But guess what? January 15th, when my husband had to face what he had to face, and my stomach was in knots, guess what God did? He smiled in the enemy's face because he knew exactly what the enemy was trying to do. Okay? He smiled right in that devil's face. and bless my husband triple times. That's what you call faithful prayer. That's what you call being a prayer warrior and saying, God, I'm not asking you for material things. I'm asking you for a peace of mind. I'm asking you to relieve the stress. Right, Maria? Resist the devil and he will flee. He will flee. I'm telling y'all, I vowed to myself that 2020 is my year. It's going to be my best year. And God has already made it my best year. And we only 22 days in? God is faithful. And every time I get on live, I don't want people to be like, oh, every time I get on live, I'm not going to stop saying how I feel when God has done amazing things in my life. I'm never going to stop saying that. So let's get that understanding now. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Right, Q, period. When you have a testimony, tell it, because you never know who going through what. You never know who going through what. And that's just my testimony to let y'all know that people get on here, they smile, they laugh, but people is really going through stuff and people is hurting. Don't be afraid to make your test the testimony. Don't be afraid to make the test the testimony. Like my sis Mukbang always say, don't miss the miracle right when it's about to happen. Right, Tommy? But you got to be faithful. You got to be faithful. Don't just go to God when you want something from him. Don't go to God when you only want something from him. And I said that on my live the other day. Go to God with expectations, but ask him to pave the way for you. So you, the individual, can make it happen for yourself because he will give you the way. Now, are you going to be the person that find out how to do it, or are you going to be the person that keep pulling on his leg trying to get something? Right, the bachelors. For real. People don't understand that. I'm blessed because I have aligned myself. I have aligned myself and I have gotten my mind, spirit, and body right with God. My prayers have become greater. My peace has become greater because of what we recently experienced. Y'all don't understand. Greater is to come. You got to be ready for it. Do the work. Exactly, Tommy. Do the work. Because people go to God and they just always want. God, can you bless me with this car, Jesus? God, I need this car by next week. God, can you pay my rent? God, I need you to help me pay my lights. God, I need you to do this. God, I need you to do that. But when you gonna ever step out of your box and say, God, what can I do for you? When you ever gonna step out your box and say, God, what is it that I can do for you? God, can you just show me how to do this, to take care of my family, to be financially stable, to do this, to do that? God, what is it that I need to do? I know you'll show me the way. Let me put my 2 feet together and do it. Because thank you, son. Everybody want to pour their hand out, but nobody ever says, God, I want to do something for you. Watch how he bless you. Right, Tommy. Absolutely. Nobody is perfect, but that's what people, hey, SI baby, that's what people miss out on their blessing. That's what people miss out on their blessing. God sees and hears everything before we even say it or do it. He know if your heart pure. He know it when you want to right. Granted, some people do get in situations where they just can't help when they lost or they don't know where their next meal coming from and all that. But we have to, as people, stop making excuses on why we can't pay our bills, why we can't put food on the table. God, if you still have every ligament in your body other than being mentally or physically disabled, other than being physically or mentally disabled, there's no way that a normal, healthy human being cannot get out and do what they need to do for their family, whether it's one job, two jobs, whatever you gotta do. Right, SI? So many people make excuses on they can't do this, they can't do that. But you rather sit at home on the game all day than get up and feed your family. Oh, you rather sit outside smoking all day instead of going to whether it's a Burger King, McDonald's at night, and Walmart overnight. Whatever it is that you got to do to make sure your kids eat, to make sure that light bill paid. It don't got to be Jordans, Nikes, this, that. It could be freaking Shacks, but your kids got shoes on their feet. Thank you. When we gonna stop making excuses? That's just how I feel. Stop making excuses for everything in life. Right. I appreciate that. Thank you, Triple Darkness. That's it. That's it, SI. You miss out on your blessing because you always making an excuse for the wrong things. I believe every person that have breath in their body, they're healthy and capable, should be able to provide in some way, shape, or form, even if it's not the best or you can't give your kids the best. You can give them enough to get by. You could put some food on the table. Hey, baby, 28 minutes. When are the excuses gonna stop? But you could go ride around with your homeboy or your homegirl all day, and then you turn around and you asking somebody for something. You could go to work just like you got your leg in that car to ride around. Thank you, sis. Right, SI. That's what I'm saying. You could go ride with your homeboy or your homegirl all day. Y'all done been here and there, but you can't get up on them two legs and go work at somebody's job. Right, Zion? You can't get on them same two legs that you climbed in that car to go ride around, and then when your kids ain't got no food on the table for dinner, you looking crazy. Oh, I don't know how my kids gonna eat tonight. The same way you jumped in that car to go ride with your homeboy, your homegirl, you could have been at work making sure that it's a check coming in every week or every other week so that your kids can eat something. Period. Oh, I can't. Oh. Exactly, Tommy. Oh, I can't work at no McDonald's. I can't work at, well, your kid, you don't want your kids to eat. Because I bet you what, if Virgo had to, to feed my kids, I'll be working at McDonald's in the morning, Burger King at night, Walmart overnight, doing something else in the morning. I'm going to get some type of check. You better believe it. $1 is $1. Period. $1 is $1. Period, sis. Oh, I can't go flip no burgers. What you embarrassed about? You too, Keely. Right, Tommy. But see, people don't think like that. I call that a selfish mentality. That's right, sis. Period. The money don't care where it comes from. And let me tell you, since y'all don't know, for somebody who ran a fast food restaurant for over 3 years until the beginning to April last year, yeah, that was me. Managing a fast food restaurant, and I made good coin. Got my certification to be manager certified in food safety and made my coin. Okay. With a career-filled husband. Period. It don't matter what you got to do. It's about where you going. Yeah, sis, manager safe serve certified. So I could go run any restaurant. You better know it. And my certification is good until 2025. So if I ever had to leave my job, I can go run any restaurant. Okay. You better know it. But my kids don't go without. They didn't go without, and they won't go without. Because as long as God give me breath in my body, no matter how tired I am, if I'm feeling sick, I'm going to get up and do what I got to do for my babies, period. Because my kids like nice stuff. Okay. And I do whatever I got to do to provide a certain lifestyle for my kids. That's just me. That's just me. But I ain't feel no way about it. I ain't feel not one way about it. You better know it. Okay, Q. So the testimony is for the day when you going through something, write out your pros and cons. There's a solution to everything. But you gotta be wanting to find a solution. Period. There's a solution to everything. And the first solution is prayer. Write out your pros and cons of what you want to change in your life for the year, what you don't want, and what you do want. Write a vision for the year and put it in your Bible. You know what me and my husband do every time we pay our rent? We put our receipt in the Bible. Because it's blessed. That's another month that we're blessed to keep a roof over our head. That's what we do. Make a plan. Write it out. What do you see yourself before August? What do you want for yourself before August? Give yourself a 6-month span. 6 to 8 months. Write it out. Make it plain. Speak it. Believe it when you speak it. That's the main thing. Believe it when you speak it. Period. I love you, Tom. Girl, you better get your shot on. I just tell the truth, it ain't the devil. Because, baby, people be going through stuff. And they don't know how to express it. Some people don't have nobody to talk to. Some people just looking for a way. It's just a thought. You have to know, hey, Famaka, you have to first know how to speak it. But if you want something, like Sis said, you can't have a thought about what you want to do. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Hey, no boy. You have to have a plan for your life. And I'm about to be 32. I know I look good, y'all. I know. I know. I look good. Y'all about to be 32. But listen. But I'm still learning how to write my life out. Plan for the unexpected. Doing things appropriately. Taking care of my business in a timely manner. That's it, sis. And he is the best listener, because sometimes we go to people. Yes, we go to people sometimes and they ain't nothing but the enemy, because they ready to whisper in the next ear exactly what you told them. That's it, sis. A goal without a plan is a witch. Period. And some people, girl, let me tell you something. Sometimes God is the best person that you can talk to, because the enemy be ready to listen. The enemy be ready to listen and run with it. Y'all know what I mean. When I mean an enemy, you got certain people that you tell something and they ready to go running around 1,000 times. Sometimes when you speak to God, it's just you and God. You ain't got to worry about your business getting back out unless you put it out there. But you can't trust every shoulder. I do not. I'm cordial with everybody, but I don't lean on every shoulder. The main two shoulders I lean on is my husband and my God and my mama. Hey, Will, you can't lean on every shoulder. It's 2020, baby. You're going to lean on the wrong shoulder and you're going to end up somewhere you don't want to be. You got to watch these shoulders out here, baby. Watch the shoulders that you're leaning on. Okay, Zion. You got to watch these shoulders, baby. Because everybody ain't for you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Will, okay. Not every shoulder is clean. You got to know who to trust. Because everybody ain't trustworthy. Like me, this is how I live my life. I got a couple of people I could trust. Like I said, the main two being my man and God, my mama, and 2 or 3 others that I know that I can sincerely trust. But I'm cordial with everybody. But you best believe I'm not going to be telling you all my teas. Because if anybody going to tell it, it's going to be me. Okay? I know who I could go to secrecy in if I needed to talk to somebody. You got to know the difference, because you got some people out here that'll make you feel like they with you until the earth is just done. And they be the same one. They be ready. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, jeez. Oh, girl. Let me tell you what Virgo told me, girl. Hold on. Let me call Keisha. Let me call Keisha. Keisha, you know what Virgo just told me? No. No, you will not one up on me. Period. Sis, no. You ain't finna be calling Keisha on me, boo. Cause if anybody gonna tell it, it's gonna be me. So you and Keisha gonna know, and everybody gonna know. Cause I'm gonna tell it. Tell the truth for shame the devil. Y'all know how it be. Ooh, girl, we good friends. I would never tell your business. Girl, it's just between me and you, girl. Oh, girl, yeah. You ain't lying. Yeah, girl. Oh, well. Hey, Shay, babe. For real. They be like, look, Keisha. Virgo, I never tell your business. We good friends. We go way back like 2 flats on a Cadillac. You my girl. Yeah, girl. What your man did? As soon as you hang up, I can't wait to get on this phone. Keisha, you better answer this phone, Keisha. Oh, girl, I got some hot tea to tell you, Keisha. Girl, come on, pick up the phone. I got to call Keisha back. Keisha, let me tell you what Virgo said. Girl, do you know her man is over there doing such and such? Yeah, she told me, girl, you better watch them. Right. Girl, she be wanting Keisha to pick up the phone. Like Tyrone. That happened to you before. I'm telling you. Watch the show that you cry on. Watch the ones that you call your homies. Cause them be the main one. They be ready to tell it. They be mad because nobody won't pick up the phone. They be ready to tell it so bad they spirit get aggravated because they want to tell somebody so bad. They itching. Oh my God, I wish somebody just pick up the phone. I gotta tell somebody about Virgo business. Or about mukbang business or about Shay Bay business. I gotta tell somebody. Get a job. Go tell that. Hey, mommy. Girl, Shay Bay, I know you is the lion. Sicker. Girl, I would have gave her the drag of her life. Ooh, child. Yeah, people shady. People shady like that. And you gonna call me back. Girl, I'm stupid. Oh my God. Sus, you gonna call me back and tell me about me. Now, how that look? You gonna call me to tell me about me. Sicker. That's what you get, you little hag and gossiper. I know it's a mistake, but that's how dumb she is. Oh my God. You that hot to tell my business. You that hot to tell my business. You don't call me and told me about my business. Girl, sicker. Hey, Cheryl. Did she ever think to look at the phone to see who she was talking to? Probably not. Just ready to tell your business. Girl, I can't stand that. I'll be ready to beat somebody down. Girl, I wouldn't have been able to handle that. Right, Will. That's the problem. Yeah, Shay, he was. Right, sis. That's crazy. And if you feel some type of way, just tell me you feel some type of way, sis. Because guess what? I'm not going to do all that back and forth with you because I ain't no back and forth type chick. Not her. Well, I'm not no back and forth chick. If I don't fool with you and you don't fool with me, cool. You go on your way, I go about mine. But the day sis. You feeling froggy? The day you feeling froggy, sis, you better know how to jump high, high like Michael Jordan. Yeah, real small. My phone be so dry. My phone be so dry. Other than my YouTube people I talk to now. That's it. And it's only like 2 or 3. I'm so sorry, Mr. Live. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I am praying for you and your family in the name of Jesus. That is crazy. Why are you on here? Get off of YouTube. I'm just telling you something good. Hey, sis. Oh, Lord, Lord. Mm, mm. Okay. We'll be checking on you. Keep your head lifted. I'm so sorry about that. I know it is. I know it's hard to like not be on here because you want to, just keep your mind off of it. But spend time with your family. I'm so sorry. I'm sincerely sorry. And my condolences to you and your family. I'm praying for healing. I'm praying for peace. And I just pray that you guys just grieve and make it through this the best way that you can make it through. It's not easy, but with God, with understanding and time, everything will work itself out. Just pray. Keep your faith strong. Okay, boo. Thank you, Shay Bay. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my goodness. I was just talking about that when it was last week on my live that these car accidents are out of control. It make you not even want to drive. You be scared. Wow. I'm so sorry. That's what I was saying, y'all. That has been my whole testimony this morning. Get your life right. Get your heart right. Before you walk out the door, don't walk out the door with a negative spirit. Don't walk out your door and don't tell your loved ones that you love them or tell them, see you later. Clean your spirits, man. And I said that on my live the other day. It's so much evil spirits going on in this world right now. It's taking people's sanity. These accidents, these earthquakes, all this stuff. People just be mad for no reason. You can't even say hello. They got an attitude. What's wrong with you? I just said good morning. Why did that bother your spirit so bad? For real. You got these streets is so evil right now. Everything is just so evil. You got to keep yourself pray and covered. And I pray, God, I always pray. We pray over our cars, everything. God bless our steering wheels, the systems, the car itself. Bless me driving and let me get to and from safely. I always say that. Always. Let me to and from safely. Let my car make it to where it need be. Let no accidents, no hurt, harm, or danger come to me on these roads. Let my kids make it to and from school safely. You got to pray these things, man. You got to pray these things. Because it could happen like that. It could happen like that. Do you want to leave this earth and you didn't even get to tell your husband or your wife, I love you? Or tell your kids, I love you. Have a good day. Oh, girl, that just messed my spirit up this morning. Mm. Right, Vicky, because you just don't know. You can listen to me, Mr. Live. That's okay, brother. It's okay. Break down if you have to, because when we harbor pain, that thing will make you sick. And I can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine what you're going through right now. But sometimes we have to let those tears fall. We have to scream. We have to shout. If you have to get on your knees right now and just scream, just pray, and know that God is who he says he is, and this too shall pass, and your healing will come. Yeah, it's a very dark feeling. It is. That's why I keep saying life is too short to waste on foolishness. I refuse. And like I keep saying, I made that vow to myself this year. I don't want pettiness. I don't want toxic energy. I don't want drama filled. I don't want none of that around me. I want peace and sanity. If that means it's just me, my husband, and my kids, them the only people that's going to be me, any of that. But I refuse to let any kind of outside person bring me any kind of negativity this year. I am not feeding into that garbage. Okay, Maria, I love you. Have a good day. I refuse. I refuse. Oh, hey, baby girl. I'm so blessed that I could be helping anybody get through what they need to get through. I just speak my testimonies and I let it roll. But I refuse, and I prayed that to myself. Nothing is going to disturb my peace. If you're not good for me, I don't want you around me. If you bring toxic to my life, I don't want you around me. If you always negative, I don't want you around me. If you self-seeking all the time, I don't want you around me. I don't. Because I'm not going to let people outside energy affect the positive things that I'm trying to do in my life and the changes that I'm trying to make and getting myself 100% right with him. I am not doing it. I'm not letting nobody deter my spirit from trying to do great things. The eye of Anita, sis, period. I will not risk my sanity because people are so mentally up in the head nowadays. Right, sis. I was just going to say that people are so mentally up in the mind nowadays. They'll have you feeling crazy. Don't bring that demonic spirit around me. This is a God-filled home. We shoot fly the devil right up out of here. Don't bring it. That's why I don't let people to my house like that. Don't bring your energy, your evil spirits, your conniving, don't bring none of that to my house. So you can't come. Period. If I get a bad vibe from you, you can't come to my house. You're not bringing that around my children. You're not bringing those spirits around where we lay our head. You ain't finna have me going crazy. It sure do. Right, Mr. Live. Oh my God. You just don't know. We take life for granted. That's why I said, this year is going to be many trips for me and my husband and my kids because we waste time on the stupidest stuff. We waste time on stupid stuff and life is going like this. Can y'all believe it's already January 22nd of 2020? How much faster you want life to go before you understand that life is moving 10 times ahead of us? When you gonna catch up? Right, Vicky. And I seen that movie. When are you gonna understand life is moving so fast? We still still trying to catch up. China and Africa are like 10 years ahead of us, technology-wise and all that stuff. Y'all better catch up. I'm spending more time with my husband and my children. That is the most important thing to me. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, if I don't have nobody else in this world other than God, my mama, my man has always been by my side, has always taken care of me, has always loved me appropriately. We ain't perfect, but I know I could trust that man with everything. And he sincerely wants nothing but the best for me. That is my friend. My husband is my bestest friend, like my bestest friend. Yes, Cheryl. And I truly, truly, truly pray that you can find the strength to do that, because we walk around holding grudges. Yes, sis, definitely. Do it, Cheryl. I don't care what it takes. And this is another testimony. Me and one of my friends, and I don't say no names, of years, I'm talking about over 17 years, had got into it over something that was so petty. And it went on for a few months that we didn't speak. It didn't get nasty. It didn't get ugly. We just didn't speak. And we have shared a lot of our life together. And when we finally talked about a week ago, my heart felt clean, because I felt like that was something that was bothering me. And that was something that was bothering her. And God said, y'all know better. Y'all shared most of y'all life together. Not over this. Y'all don't have to talk every day. Y'all don't have to be up under each other all the time. But fix it. Be adult enough to fix it. Don't let it get toxic. I ain't doing it. Everything that has just hindered my spirit, everything for the last 6 months, the things that was left behind that hindered my spirit, that bothered me, I let all of that go. I let it all go, and I feel so free. I feel so at peace, because I'm not into it with nobody. I ain't fell out with nobody. I ain't bothering nobody. I stay to myself. I didn't have many men offenses to men. That was that. And the people that were simply just not for me, I let them go. Genuinely. The people that were not for me, I genuinely let them go. Because you don't want to hold on to anything toxic. I don't want to hold on to anything that's toxic to my spirit. So if I genuinely feel like you were an experience, it is a beautiful thing, sis. When I feel like you were an experience, I'm going to keep you that. You was an experience. It was meant for me to know you for that little bit of time, but you showed me that I can't be around you because we are not on the same page. So I got to let you fly, butterfly. Thank you for the experience. It does. It does. Stressing about stuff will make you sick. I ain't finna be walking around here looking like toothpicks because I'm stressed out. No, find a way to fix it. If you can fix it. But some people so stubborn, they ain't even trying. Right. Right, S. Period. You just can't be in my presence. You can't be in my presence. That's it. And you might think I'm a nobody. But to me, I'm somebody. So if I feel like you draining my energy or draining my presence or you around me for the wrong things or the wrong reasons, It's cut loose, shorty. Period. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you're driving. I don't care what you look like. I don't care about none of that. I care about my peace. I care about my sanity. I don't care about none of that stuff. What do you do when it's your own mother who is just mentally draining your energy? Let me say this, Cheryl. Regardless of that, you only get one mother. And the thing that I would tell you to do to cleanse your spirit, whether it's calling, whether it's driving to see your mother, you let your mother know. Whatever we doing, whatever we going through, I love you to death. I appreciate everything that you have done for me. I respect you as my mother. But you want the honest truth? Some people just can't have that relationship. And it's sad to say, because their mother or their father or sisters, you have people even in your intermediate family that are so toxic to you that you have to love them from a distance. But you want to get that opportunity to say that I do love and appreciate you, but this relationship is toxic and I will no longer indulge in it. I will have to love you from afar, but I do want you to know that I do love you without a doubt. That's it. And you do that because you do have people out here that have mothers and fathers who just, they don't bring nothing good to your life. They talk down on you. They treat you like crap. They only call you when they need something. Them type of people, whether it's mother, father, sister, brother, your own kids, you got to let them go, baby. And that's all you could do. And the most important part is praying for your peace and not feeling bad about it. Because we harbor stuff as individuals and we feel bad about it because, dang, that's my mama. Pray about it and let God do whatever it is He's going to do in the situation. And if that costs you if it's costing you your peace, it ain't worth it. Yes, it will free your spirit. I'm telling you. Right. People can only do what you allow them to do. That's why I said, if that's really harboring your spirit, if you want to pick up the phone, I don't know how your relationship is or if you still see her. If you need to drive and go see her, but it has to be a boundary. No matter who it is, it has to be a boundary. And like she said, people only do what you allow them to do to your spirit. So if your mother know that, hey, I can call and I can talk to you any kind of way, they're going to do just that. Where's the boundaries? Oh, that's my mom. I don't want to disrespect her. Where's the boundary? That's right, Mr. Live. He will use the people that's closest to you. Yes, sis. Yes. Also, what part do you play in it? It's about accountability as well. Be responsible for your part and how far did you let it go? I'm very big on that, so I'm surprised I didn't say that. What part did you play into it that it has gotten that far that it drains your spirit? Accountability is everything. Because when you could be woman or man enough to be accountable for the things that you have done, then you're saying to yourself, okay, I can be a better person because I took accountability for what I've done. I can move on, I can learn, and I can grow from this mistake. But first, I have to be accountable because an unclean spirit is a delusion of mind. Because sometimes we do forget that we do play a part. Sometimes we do forget that we might have said something to that person or done something to that person also that play into the factor of of the relationship getting to where it is. And hell, if you ain't did nothing to play a part in it, be at peace with that. Be at peace with that. That's right, SI baby. You sound a lot like me. I don't care who it is. You can be my great, great, great grandmammy. If you don't respect for me is everything. I'm not going to curse you because I'm very respectable of my elders. I'm very respectable of my elders. I would never curse you. I would never disrespect you or call you out your name. But I won't let you disrespect me either. So if I got to be like, this conversation ain't going nowhere, I love you, but until we can actually sit down and fix this situation, I love you. Hope you're praying for you. If you need me, call me. Hey, Jen, baby. And Cheryl, you don't have, but what you don't understand is we don't have to accept those things. If a person, I don't care who it is, they're going to continue to treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And if they know that they have some type of one up on you, or if they know that they can step all over you and talk to you any kind of way, they're going to continue to do it. Yes, sis, absolutely. People genuinely know when you're vulnerable. That's the word. Hey, Mama's Bumble. The word is people know when you are vulnerable. That's the word. When they can step all over you because, oh, I'm your mama, I can talk to you like that. No, you can't. Boundaries, vulnerability, and boundaries, respect and opinions. They know. Oh, they know when you're vulnerable. Trust me. They know when you're vulnerable. Okay, sis? Very few. I know, girl. I be all over the place. That's right, Mr. Live. You do treat people because if you're allowing people, even your mother, if you're allowing them to talk and or belittle you and treat and feel like they can say whatever or do whatever because that stipulation of, oh, I'm your mother and you shouldn't disrespect me, that boundary has been crossed. And this is crazy. Even your mama, because a lot of people don't have healthy relationships with their mothers, and some people just can't. Some people just can't. Some people don't even know who their father is or can't have a relationship with their father. They want to, but they can't because it's toxic. But when are we going to stop allowing toxic people? When are we going to stop allowing toxic people, no matter who it is, to control our lives? Because that's all it is. It's a control issue. Your mama knows she can drain your energy. She know what she can say to get under your skin. She know that you're going to go back and forth with her. She know that you're going to do this. She know that you're going to do that. That's using you, using your vulnerability, using access of envy, of evilness. Because this is the thing. And this is just how I see it. Sometimes your own mama don't want what's best for you because they're envious of what you got or what you have may done differently in your life, that they can't go back and be that person that they wanted to be for you. So when you have a greater success, their spirit is tampered. Catch that in your spirit. That's the truth. Sometimes they know they done did so wrong by you that all they know how to do is be evil to you. Sometimes they feel like, well, dang, my child turned out a little bit better than I did. And they harbor that and they be evil. I see it all the time. It is true. It's very true. They will harbor that thing over you. You don't know what you did to folk. Like, well, dang, you birthed me. But sometimes birth. Let me say this. Oh, no, baby. I don't care who it is. You ain't getting in my piece like that. Nope. I have made a personal boundary and space for myself. And I love my mother to death. We don't have that kind of issue. But sometimes she want to tell you how to do stuff. And I be like, no, ma'am. I don't get disrespectful. But I shut it down. Like, this is my house. These are my rules in my house. I pay these bills. I appreciate and respect your opinion and your concern. But some things I have to do on my own. And I will do on my own. No disrespect. And she be quiet. That's it. That's it. But I put the boundary there to let her know I'm a married woman of 7 years. I got 3 children. And I'm the one who run this over here. You run that over there, but I run this over here. But I do value your opinion. I do hear your opinion. But what you do over there is not what I'm doing here. Okay? How you live over there, that's not how I live over here. Whatever you cooking over there, that ain't what I cook over here. It's a boundary. That's it. Without having to be disrespectful, without having to get all out the box, I'd be like, this is my house. You can't tell me how to run my house. You can't tell me what I should or what I should not do with my kids, why I shouldn't punish them for the why. It's my decision. My house, my kids, my rules, because I'm paying the bills. Respectfully. That's it. Ain't no harm in that. Oh, wow, SI. Yes, make your point with love and respect. That's it. I don't disrespect her. I don't get loud with her. I'll be like, no, sis. That ain't how I do things. Well, I feel like you should do it like this. No, baby. I ain't doing it like that. I'm doing it like this. I'm doing it the way Tiana wants to do it. Okay? Because I paid for this. But I do respect you. I hear your opinion. I understand. But it ain't happening your way. It's my way, not your way. It's my way. That's it. And leave it at that. And so, sometimes you know how you gotta be. They get too crazy. Mom, I'm gonna call you back. I gotta go do something. You know how I be. Mama, I'm gonna call you back. So that way you ain't putting your neck out on the line. She ain't getting too crazy, and you just in that conversation. Sometimes you just have to do that. And it's not because you're not being respectful to your mother or whatever. You raised me to be a grown, responsible adult. I know what I'm doing. I know how to handle my business. I don't need your input on everything. That's not how God designed it. That's not how God designed it, sis. Period. I got this. It's okay, Famaka. I got this, sis. No worries. You taught me how to do it, remember? That's what you always say. I taught you. So trust me. I got this, man. I ain't stirred my kids, my husband. I ain't stirred nobody wrong yet. So trust that I got it. That's it. Trust that I got it. And keep it moving. That's all you can do. That's all you could do. Because guess what? Oh, oh no, man. So don't get discouraged, Cheryl. Just find it's all about courage. And I'm telling you, once you take a faces and you just stick your neck out there, you'll be surprised at how free you feel from all of that. Just to say and get it off your spirit and off your conscience that no matter what, even if we don't speak again, to know that you can say, Mama, this relationship is toxic. I love you. I genuinely want you to know that. But we can't do this. I won't let it happen anymore. That's it. You will probably feel 17,000 bricks lifted off your chest. You going to be able to breathe different. It's okay. You probably going to be able to breathe different after that. But like, dang, you going to sleep better. You going to be eating better. Tell you, boy, stress is a mofo. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with talking. I find talking to be healing. If you just talk your problems out, I find it to be very healing and very therapeutic to that's why I'm not against people seeing therapists, because sometimes you don't have an emotional outlet. And I feel like the world would be a better place if people were more open to just having therapy, and the things that they can't get out, they can talk to somebody else. Okay, Mr. Lai, we love you and we are praying for you, brother. We really, really are. Keep your spirits together. I know it's not easy, but know that we are genuinely praying for you and your family. But I feel like a lot of people need therapy. I really feel like a lot of people need therapy. And the reason why I say that is because you have a lot of broken homes, you have a lot of broken hearts. You got people who are carrying things that is bigger than you. Need therapy. You need to be able to genuinely talk to someone without bias. Yeah, Jen, but don't be in denial about it. See, a lot of people are in so much denial that they end up going crazy. They truly end up going crazy because they refuse to just have an open conversation. And I feel like when you have an open conversation with somebody that you don't know, it will heal you better because they can't be one-sided. Right, sis? Right. Everybody could use therapy. But I feel like it's good to speak to somebody that can have an unbiased opinion about what's going on. So that person can't pick a side. They can just listen and give their open opinion about it. And they won't pick sides. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's it. But therapy is healing. Even in your relationships, you should be having therapy. And me and my husband still working. We still working on that because your sister's a handful. I know I could be a handful, baby. I already know. But we have put in the work to work on it, to talk about it, to communicate different. You know, every day we try to communicate better and be more understanding, listen more. You know, you should have therapy in all aspects of life. You really should, because it's so therapeutic. You get stuff off of your chest instead of harboring it and harboring it and harboring it and letting it just eat you alive. Talk about it. I'm trying to teach my 14-year-old daughter that. Talk about whatever you want to, because she is driving me. I don't know if it's the teenage thing, but sis is driving me up a tree. I gotta get with her today. When she come home, I gotta get with her. Girl, I be about to pray for me. Cause it's just like, oh, when you know your children have so much potential and you see them start to slack a little bit. And I know that I raised my children very appropriately. And I try to do all the right things. But I also know I'm very lenient in a lot of areas. But I got to tighten up on that because, yeah. I really need a backbone when it comes to with my kid. Everybody else, I'm going to tell you something about me. Anybody else, I ain't got to never see or speak to you ever again. And I'll be cool with that. But when it comes to my kids, I become the softest thing on earth. And if I just feel like I'm doing it wrong, I get so frustrated that I try to correct it instead of standing firm on what I say. And that's the issue. See, I'm not in denial about that. I just be trying to find peace in it. And I be like, okay, well, do this. I'm not playing. Do that. I'm not playing. And they just be looking at me like, because they know I'm not going to yell. They know I'm not going to abuse them or put my hands on them or anything like that. So it's like, they know they don't have strict punishment. So it's like, I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of setting them up for failure at this point. Yeah, Cheryl, it's bad. She really starting to get on my nerve. And at this point, I have to put my foot down. Right, fruitful. Right, she's my only girl. And I don't want her to grow up feeling like I didn't let her do this or I didn't let her do that. Or, have her run away or no stuff like that because she felt like she was locked down. But at this point, all she think about is hanging out, running around. I let her go with people that's safe, family or her godmother. But I always let her go, 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 go. But it's like every time I try to get her to get what she needs to get done, she just like got an excuse. And I told her at this point, I'm done with any excuse. I don't want to hear no more excuses. You are about to be 14. There are no more excuses. So now she's going to have to deal with the consequence. And my daughter knows she started crying or she started pouting, I give in. Like, it just eats me up. I don't like to see my kids cry. Yes, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl. Oh. And they know I don't like to see them cry. They know I don't like to see them upset. But I feel like it's time because if I don't put my foot down now and be a little more headstrong, I'm headstrong. They do respect me. But if I don't be a little more headstrong than what I am, sis don't think she could do what she want to do. And nah, you ain't doing that in my house. So that's what I've been implicating with her lately. You want to go somewhere, you're going to have to earn it or you're going to sit here and look at these four walls. You want to continue to have that cell phone? You need it. My daughter has been gifted since she was in kindergarten. You want to keep that phone? You want to go somewhere? You need to get your grades back up. Why are you slacking in 8th grade? Like, come on, this is not the time to slack. And I won't let you slack. I refuse to raise a failure. I refuse. I'm not doing that. Now, when it comes to school, that's where you draw the line with me. When it comes to school, that's where you draw the line with me. And I'm not going to allow it to happen. Because what kind of mother would I be? I'm not allowing that. So sis she got some hard repercussions coming because I ain't playing them games. If you want to sit here and look at the stealing, go ahead and look at the stealing. Go ahead. You want to continue to have that iPhone? You better do what you got to do or I'm finna snatch it. And I'm going to turn it off. Period. That's the bill I don't got to pay. I'm going to turn it off. You want to watch TV, you going to earn that too, since you want to be out here acting a fool. Turn it off. My kids know one thing about me. I keep a very, very organized, clean house. Oh wow. Yeah. It's crazy. Hey, see? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, sis. Now my son, he's just the sweetest little chubby boy, but he's very sneaky. He's the sneaky one. He's about to be 9 on Saturday. He my sneaky child, but when it come to grades, he don't play about his grades. He don't play about getting his homework done. He's very sweet, and he's the probably the most intelligent 9-year-old you ever know. Have a conversation with him, and you would be in shock of the things that he could say out his mouth. The intellect is on point. He get a little tongue tied like me. I have that problem too, where sometimes I can't pronounce certain words because I just get tongue tied. Not because I'm stupid, but I get tongue tied. But he is so smart. He is above his grade level. He tests out on everything. I will show y'all that paper if I can find that. Got his test scores yesterday. Say test it out, test it out, test it out. Or he like right on grade level with certain things. But it's her. It's that 14. Girl, yeah. Oh, but my son always been like that. He is a big, big mama's boy. Like on the days that I work at night, he literally be looking out the window until I pull up. He'll keep checking out the window. He is the mama's boy to the core. He is mama's baby. Period. He is spoiled. That thing right there. It's her. It's her. She's starting to get on my nerve, y'all, too. So just pray for me. Because sis is about to get it. She already in trouble today. She already in trouble for today. So when she get home, she ain't gonna be happy. Hand the phone over for the day. Thank you. Yes, my son is a big mama's boy. Big mama's boy. He love his mama, boy. He love his mama. My baby love his boy. He love his mama to death. But he's sneaky though. My son, he love food. My son loves food, girl. He be trying to sneak snacks and stuff like that because I keep a house full of snacks. And he has an obsession with food. I don't know why. And I've talked to my kids. I asked him, is it something that's bothering him that he likes to overeat, or he just like food? And I really think it started from when he has been a bad asthmatic most of his life. The last 2 years, he really haven't had a problem with asthma, but his whole life he'd been on steroids for asthma. And I think that built his that increased his eating so much to where I feel like the boy is never full. And he haven't been on steroids in like 2 years. But I think from him having it from so young until he was like 7, taking steroids all the time just to control him, him from getting sick and all that stuff. I think it has increased his appetite so much. He don't know if he full or if he not. Oh, really? I got my mama name on my leg too. But I really think my son I'm trying not to let the child be obese. He love to eat. My son eat like a man, not a boy. Yeah, sis. But I did ask him. I asked him, was it something that he was going through? Because you have to talk to your children. I asked him, was it something he was going through? Did he feel depressed about something? Does food comfort him? Those things are very important to find out. So I was like, do food make you feel better? Are you depressed? He said, no, no, no. And I believe him. I think he just has a problem with eating, and the steroids tore him up so bad that he just full. I mean, he just like to eat all the time. He could literally eat a 10-piece chicken nugget and a fry in 1 hour. He gonna ask for a snack. I'd be like, God, Lord, that boy eat me out of house and a home. You hear me? House and a home. Yes, you have to communicate with your kids, because if you don't ask questions, you don't know what these kids could be going through. And I don't want nobody to be bullying him at school and all that. And I'm not asking questions on why he overeating. So I made sure to talk to my son about that, just to make sure he wasn't feeling depressed, just to make sure he wasn't feeling bullied, to make sure he wasn't like I didn't want him to be coping with something through food. So I had to make sure of that for myself, because I'm like, I know he don't go through nothing at home. So, but he told me no. He was like, he just like to eat. That's what he told me. I just like to eat. I don't blame him. You know, some people just have an increased appetite like that. But I'm trying to get him to lose a couple of pounds, because he already wear a 20 in men. And 9. He's gonna be 9 on Saturday, and he wear a 20 in men. Girl. Yes, them steroids will tear him up, and they will break his bones. You know when my son stopped having asthma problems, I took him off all medication. I took him off a Blutarol. What's the other thing that starts with an I? You know that you can mix with a Blutarol. I took him off a Blutarol. I took him off the nebulizer. I took him off his pump with the steroids in it, because he had a pump with the steroid in it and a regular pump with the Blutarol. And I took him off that prednisone. That prednisone will tear them kids up. I'm telling you, as soon as I weaned my son off of all them medications, he can catch a cold now. He will be just fine. Azan, you still here? He can catch a full-blown flu, and he won't have any asthma symptoms. But before, it seemed like the more I had him on the medication, the more he stayed sick. I think them steroids keep them sick. I took him off all medication, and he has been fine ever since. I don't give him that asthma stuff no more. He can run. He could jump. They told me he can't run without his pump. He run just fine. He played just fine. They told me he was allergic to potatoes and oats. And for years, I didn't let him eat French fries. I didn't let him eat oatmeal pies. I didn't let him eat none of that. I wouldn't let him eat none of that, because when they did his skin test, it came up, the spots, that he was allergic to dust. Girl, he ain't allergic to none of that stuff. He can eat that stuff and not have a problem. You hear me? And I finally felt bad. This had to be like the end of the last year. Okay, Zion. This had to be like the end of the last year. I felt so bad, because I was like, dang, my baby wants some French fries. I was like, man, eat them dang on fries. Steroids are horrible. My advice, if he really, really needs it, you got to do what the doctor say. But the doctor told me if I felt like I wanted to wean him off, try it and see how it works. And that's exactly what I did. I weaned him off little by little. I started cutting it all off. I threw the pump in the trash. I threw everything away. And he has not had a problem since I took him off all that medication. It was like a drugstore up in here, because he had so much medicine. Yeah, he had it bad. But I noticed the more I kept giving him that prednisone and them steroids, the more he had to take that asthma pump. It felt like he was sick. Every month I was in the hospital 2-3 days, month after month after month. And especially during the holidays, I was always in the hospital with him. Thanksgiving and Christmas, 2 or 3 days. And he always managed to get out of the hospital the day before Christmas. Always. I was so tired of that. I was like, I got to see how you going to do without taking this medicine. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, I'm not going to give it to you. And let's see what happened. He ain't had a problem in 2 years. Yeah. Girl. Nah, it's certain things I won't let him around, like smoke or all that stuff. But just to be a normal child and not be in the hospital all the time, I was like, no. And that prednisone, yeah, he need to do that fruitful for real. Yeah, he's in a men's 20 right now. Well, he in between the 18 husky and boys and a 20, just depend on how the pants fit. And I'm like, oh my God, his shirts are 18-20s. Like, he is huge. He is huge. He is huge. Girl, looking like a big old Teletubby. That's what he looked like. He looked like a big old Teletubby. Just big for no reason. And we be having to tell him, bruh. We be having to tell him, bruh. Well, come on. You really got to eat all that food. Sometimes you have to just be honest with your kids. I'd be like, now, come on now. You just had a snack. You don't need another snack. Like, come on. Now you just being greedy. Go sit down somewhere because that don't make no sense. See, I'm very honest with my kids. I'll tell them. Now you just being fat, okay? You being greedy. You don't need another snack. Please remove yourself from my presence. A Teletubby says, period. Remove yourself from my presence. You're not getting another snack. You can wait a few hours. Bye-bye. Okay? That ain't abuse. That's what's wrong with society today. They may... For real. That's what's wrong with society today, though, because they got these kids. You can't even tell your kids no, and they be wanting to put them in the system. Because I told my child no. Are you serious? Well, come get them then. You feed them. How about that? For real? I'm dead serious, man. When I say he be getting on my nerve, and I love him to death. But I told him, you need to go find something to do. And both of my boys, see, my stepson, sorry, y'all, I gotta plug up my laptop. My stepson, he real skinny. He real skinny. But my kids don't like to do nothing. Them boys, girl, see, that's why he can't come visit you. That's the problem. And he's the type of child. Hold on. My son, he's the type of child, he know who he could do that to. He will wrap you around his finger. It's okay, sis. He's the type of child, he know he could wrap you around his finger. As soon as you let him know that he could wrap, he gonna ask you for everything. Can you take me to the store? I'm hungry. I didn't have anything to drink. No, he just had a whole soda. That's how he do. Yeah, it ain't gonna change. Yeah, my son is like that for real. When he get around people and I'm not around or my husband not around, you'll be like, you ate just so he could eat again. He'll be like, no, I didn't eat. And I hate when he do that because I'm like, you just ate. My mother-in-law caught him like 2 weeks ago because my husband had went over there for something and he had just had a whole chicken nugget meal. And they was like, you ate? And he was like, no. And his dad made him 2 hamburgers and he ate the hamburgers. And I'm like, you know your daddy just took you and they seen you walk in the house with the chicken nugget meal. So they know you ate. I don't know why kids do that. I'm like, why would you lie? One thing I hate, don't ever make me look bad. Like I don't feed you, bathe you, or clothe you. Don't ever do that. I can't stand it. Don't make it look like I don't feed you, clothe you. Because one thing anybody know about me, my kids dress well. They eat well and they sleep well. But they'll play the game with you. I'm telling you, he will play that game with you. I don't know why they do that, girl. He will literally be like, no, I didn't eat. You just had a whole meal. You think I'm going to send you somewhere and not feed you? Do you literally think I'm going to send you somewhere and not feed you? And whoever think that, they stupid. If somebody think I'm going to really send you without feeding you, they got a problem. Like, what? Girl, I be wanting to punch him right up. I'm like, that's just gluttonous. You that big. All you think about is food. So you gonna lie just to eat some more? I'm putting him on a diet. And I'm gonna make him play basketball or football or something. Because they just want to sit up on this game and do nothing. No. You finna get your big butt out there. I said, I said, we went and got breakfast one morning. Tell me why my stepdaughter waited until my husband woke up and said she didn't eat. I was so mad and she was 6. Girl, I'm telling you, that's my coffee, Cheryl. Girl, yeah. You be cussing the mamas out. Come on now. Grandma, you should know better. You should know the type of, you'll know. Just like my mother-in-law knows. She know I'm gonna feed my kids. Just like my mama knows, she know I'm gonna feed my kids. But if you ask me that, then what's wrong with you? You need to wake up and smell the coffee because you know I'm gonna feed my kids. Oh, baby, you call me, I'm gonna give you a good cursing. Yes, sis, and that's what I'm trying to prevent for him because I know he gotta have some type of girl. Okay, girl, cuss him right on out. I don't like that. I bet it did scare you. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna change his diet because them kids always lying. These kids be lying. And they'll make you feel so bad. You be ready to go to war for them and come to find out. That's why I always try to find out both sides of the story before I intervene. Because before I used to just go off of what my kids said, and they always made me look stupid, especially my daughter. She still do it to today. I'm very honest. She still play that same game today. She'll make everybody feel bad. She will make everybody feel bad. Like, I'll be like, girl, what? Yeah, that is. Yeah, they be lying. I'll be like, she will make you feel like her world is about to end. And then she'll turn around and you'll be like, excuse me. And just a couple of weeks ago, girl, she was complaining her stomach was hurting so bad. My stomach was hurting. I can't go to school. I can't go to school. I can't go to school. Girl, acting hungry. Girl, just a couple of weeks ago, sis was like, I can't go to school, mama. My stomach hurting so bad. My stomach hurting so bad. So I was like, oh, okay, well, stay home. Because I'm one of them mamas. Don't call me from my job to come pick you up. I'm not doing that. I'm not finna lose my money to come pick you up talking about your stomach hurt. If you know your stomach hurt while you home, stay home. Because I ain't leaving work to come get you. So she was like, my stomach hurt, my stomach hurt. And I was like, well, okay. Well, stay home. And little do you know, my husband was like, soon as you left, she was on that phone all day. She was on the phone. Then she turned her Alexa on, playing music. So when I got home, she was just laying in the bed like she been laying there all day. I'm like, your dad told me, but no, mama, I was sick. I wasn't doing that. I'm like, why would he lie? Like, come on, stop it. Why would he lie? Sis, I know, because you my child. I know you, and I know what you will do. You my child. I raised you. I know what you will do. I know what you're capable of. So I believe him. You wasn't sick. You was trying to sleep all day because you done stayed up late, probably on that phone. You done stayed up late, probably on that phone, and you didn't want to go to school because you were sleepy. Nope. So now, if your stomach hurt, you better take an ibuprofen before you go to school. Oh, wow. I think we all did, Jen, but I know the reason why she do it. Because she be trying to be up late. She be trying to be up late on that phone sneaking. Sneaking. And they know once I go to bed, I ain't waking up out my sleep. So you just gonna be hurting in the morning because she gotta be up at 5:20 in the morning. So go ahead, sis. Live it up. Because you're gonna be up at 5:20. So now she carry ibuprofen with her. So if your stomach hurt, you better pop one of them ibuprofens, you'll be just fine. Cause your school day ain't long because she go to a charter school. So you better make it until the bus comes. Rice milk, but I cannot stand that. I don't know why these kids do that. Girl, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You didn't get a phone until you was 16? Girl, she done had a phone for the last 4 years. And she only finna be 14. She done had a phone for the last 4 years. But see, now I'm gonna have to start taking sis' phone at night. So she gonna be on the 10 o'clock schedule. You gotta give me the phone at 10 o'clock. That's when she gotta go to bed at 10. Give me the phone, sis. Girl, last night, me and my husband doing something, and I had a blow dryer going. Mind you, I just did her hair. Bliss ain't right here. Mind you, I hit a blow dryer. It's about 10:30. I hit a blow dryer, and I'm like, what is that? Girl, sis in there laying her frontal down, like laying her baby hairs. My husband was like, man, if you don't go to bed, stop trying me. Go to bed. Sometimes he has to intervene because they take me for a joke sometimes. So he like, man, don't play with me. When you're not here, they don't do that. And that's true. I have sat back and watched when my kids will try to like play me, and they will not do that when he here by himself. Anything he asks them to do, they do it. When I'm here, oh, they tries to lay it on thick. And I had to learn how to not go against my husband's rules and how he feel about things, because we are a team, we're partners, and we have to make two adult conscious decisions on punishments and things like that. Now he don't put his hands on, he don't do none of that, but he do state his opinion, and he's very verbal, and he's very, very blunt. He a blunt person. I know that's right. It's gonna hurt right at school. You got me jacked to the up. For real, these kids will play you when you're in a marriage. These kids will definitely try to play you against each other. And I love my children beyond words. I love my children beyond words. But like I said, it goes back to having boundaries. It really does go back to having boundaries, because they will try to play you. Oh, well, like my daughter, she'll text me and say, Mama, can I do this? Can I go this place? I'm like, well, your dad is right there. Ask him. Why wouldn't you ask him and he's in the house? Why would you text me? You know I'm at work. Why would you text me and ask me that? Your dad is right there. And I'm just like, what? Don't do that. You ask him, and if he tell you to ask me, then you ask me. But you ask him first. You ask the adult that is in the house. Right, sis? And I'm like, no, ma'am. Yeah, she know how to play the game. Girl, let me tell you what she did. This was last week. I'm taking her to the bus. I wake my daughter up at 5:20 every morning. She has 1 hour, an hour in 20 minutes to be ready for school. I wake up at 5:20. We don't leave out the house until 6:40. She is playing in her hair, trying to be all cute in the mirror. She taking her slow time to get dressed. She will literally wait until 6:37 to heat up breakfast. What are you doing? Get out the door. So when I start screaming, come on, 1,000 times, I'm like, come on, like the bus is about to come. She wants to start crying. But Mom, I'm not finished my hair. But Mom, I'm not doing it. Mom, I can't find my phone. Mom, I need breakfast. Mom, I forgot to pack my lunch. You had an hour and 20 minutes to get ready. Why would you wait to 6:37 to put something in the microwave for breakfast and pack your lunch? Why? So she had the nerve. She had the nerve to text me and say, Mom, I forgot to pack my lunch. Can you go to Publix? Because Publix is across the street from her school. Can you go to Publix? I won't ask you for nothing else, I promise. Can you just go get me some popcorn chicken and bring it to the school because I'm hungry? I said, excuse me? Okay, yes, our baby. I promise you, I'm not lying. She texted me that same day because she couldn't find her phone. Girl, let me tell you, you can raise your voice a little bit and she gonna try to cry her way through it. But I done learned her game, so I don't fall for it no more. Mama. Now, mind you, I had to already fuss her out because it's 6:39. I'm sitting in the car waiting on her. It's already cold. I'm waiting on my heat to kick in. She got my door wide open. And she like, I can't find my phone. I'm like, girl, if you don't get in this car right now, it is going to be a problem. I said, if you don't get in this car right now, it's going to be a problem. But I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. You had an hour and 20 minutes to get your phone, get your book bag together, do your hair, put on your clothes, and be out the door. She gets in the car. She just crying. She is just crying. I'm laughing at this point. So I'm like, are you serious right now? You crying because it's time for your bus to come and I'm telling you to get in the car? I'm like, what are you crying for? Because I'm trying. This is her thing. This is her thing. I'm just trying so hard. No, you're not. Because if you was trying, you would get up at 5:20. You should be ready by 6. You got 40 whole minutes to get dressed. It don't take 40 minutes to get dressed. She would just literally sit on her floor for 20 minutes like this. That's how she'll sit on her floor. 20 minutes. She just sitting there. She got one sock on. Yes, girl, she in the car crying. I'm trying so hard, and y'all don't understand how hard I be trying. Y'all don't see how hard I've been trying. You're not trying. Your grades don't show that you're trying right now. Your grades are not showing that you're trying. So for you to be even crying over a phone, you should see that as a privilege because I should have took it away from you. But baby, let me tell you something. Friday, when she get out of school, mind you, any other day, I have to be like, do your chores, clean your room, sweep your room, clean your room, sweep your room, do this, do that. But on Friday, oh, sister washed her clothes before she leave. Because she's already plotting where she gonna go the whole week. Her and her little friends, they already plotting. My niece, they already plotting what they got going on for the weekend. So by the time she get home by 2:30, that's my husband outside. He playing that music. By the time she get home Friday, the clothes washed, she done did her chores, she done cleaned her room, the bed made up. It's perfect. It's creased. And she be out the door. By the time I get home, she gone. I be like, well, where is that ambition the rest of the week? Where's that ambition in school? Because your teacher's telling me you ain't even trying right now. You need that same motivation. So now I'm changing my stipulations. You cannot go nowhere if your grades are not up to par. You cannot go nowhere if your chores are. If you want to do your chores, you're going to stay home. Period. I'm not playing. Okay. That's what I said. That's what I said, sis. Keep that same energy like you have on Friday. Because you ain't going. Period. Girl, they be playing. That was quick. They be playing. They definitely be playing. Hi. I'm for real. I'm not playing no more. I'm not playing that. I'm not having it. If your grades, if everything ain't up to par, then guess what? You're going to be home. Because now it's time to lay the law down. Sit good. She said the other ones are not it. Okay? You know they want something. That's the sad part. They do it when they want something. Sit good. They users and abusers, just like everybody else. You just birthed them, so you gotta love them. Yeah. Girl, she can't fake crown me no more. Sick good. You know they want some. That's the crazy part. All right, y'all. Ain't that ridiculous? Get your grown butt up and do what you're supposed to do. Girl, yeah, they don't put something in there so they can get what they want. They don't put something in the air because they want something. Shabu. All right, y'all. Well, I gotta go watch my show. My man is back home. You know they do. I youngsters. I'm gonna go lay down and catch up on these shows. I was waiting on him to come home so we can watch these documentaries, girl. Because I don't want to watch. He a little shady. Because if I don't watch stuff with him, he be mad. All right, y'all.